Hello and welcome to my video. So I'm gonna show you 5 easy, simple vegan breakfast ideas which are my go-tos and I love, and I usually switch between these. So yeah, let's get started. So first of all, I'm gonna show you my go-to chocolate raspberry oats, which if you follow my Instagram you're probably sick of seeing. Anyways, you're gonna start by placing your pre-soaked oats on medium-high heat and then add some almond milk to that, and then just let that come to a boil. So once it's kind of boiling, pre-boiling, add your raw cacao powder. I usually add like 1 tablespoon. So in the meantime, you're gonna cut your toppings. So I always have an apple on my oats. If I don't have an apple, I'm not gonna have oats. So yeah, I always have 1 pink lady apple. So I'm cutting that up while my oats are on the stove getting ready. And also a banana. So here I have the big banana, which I don't usually use. I usually use the Thai banana. Anyways, back to the oats. Once the oats are boiling, you're gonna add your frozen raspberries, and I usually add a cup. I don't know why I added so little in that video, but yeah, I usually add a cup. And then you're just gonna let that boil until it's this consistency. Once it's this consistency, it's about perfect. You're gonna take a bowl and you're gonna pour the oats in. And then add your desired toppings on top. Make it look aesthetically pleasing. Of course, necessity, peanut butter. You need that peanut butter on top. And that's the final result. Doesn't that just look amazing? So next up we have Weetabix. Yes, it's literally just Weetabix. I just made it look very fancy, but it's honestly just almond milk and Weetabix. So you're gonna add about 200 milliliters of almond milk, put it in the microwave so the almond milk gets hot, and then you just stir up the Weetabix because it's dissolving right now. So yeah, you're basically done there, but that's just too plain, so you're gonna want to add some toppings. So here I added an apple, some dragon fruit because we had some dragon fruit in the fridge. I don't usually add it, but you know. And then that's my mom's bowl because she's adding hazelnuts and I hate hazelnuts, so that is not my bowl. Some dried cranberries, sunflower seeds, and of course peanut butter. Let's just look at that drizzle. That just looks amazing. And last but not least, some cacao nibs. I honestly love cacao nibs. They just give such a lovely crunch. And then I added some bananas, which I forgot to film. But yeah, that's done with the Weetabix. Next up, we have a smoothie jar. I don't like having my smoothies in a bowl, like smoothies bowls, because I can never get the right consistency. Anyways, you're gonna start with the base, which are frozen bananas. That's about 1.5 bananas, some frozen bloops, and a lot of frozen raspberries because I love frozen raspberries. They're just amazing. Some homegrown kale because we have homegrown kale. Some chia seeds, a spirulina capsule, and some smoothie blend, which is like matcha and some other things, and chocolate protein powder. And of course your liquids, which are almond milk and water. In my case, I ended up adding more water because that was just, I don't know what I was thinking with that little. And yeah, I tried to do like half and then add granola, and I thought that granola is gonna like stay in the middle but end up going up, so I kind of failed. But anyways, let's just enjoy the clip of me pouring the smoothie. And then on top you're gonna add some more homemade granola. If you want a recipe, check out my Instagram because I have 2 homemade granola recipes on there. And then that's your smoothies. Voila! I usually have both a spoon and a straw. It can't be one or the other. I just have to use both. Okay, I'm not gonna argue. And I don't think this would be a vegan recipe video if I wouldn't include tofu scramble. So you're just gonna use half a block of firm tofu. You're just gonna press it. I don't have a tofu press, so I'm using a paper towel. We're gonna cut some red and yellow paprika. Yes, it's paprika. It's not peppers. It's not red bell peppers, whatever you call them. That is paprika. And then some garlic. And some red onion. I'm using half a red onion. Really like onions, they're really good. Then you're gonna saute the garlic and onions over medium-high heat. Add the paprika. And then crumble the tofu in with your hands to like whatever pieces you want. I usually just do whatever, honestly. Don't I really have instructions for that? And then just stir that up, and then let's just ignore that piece of tofu that flew out. Then you're gonna add the spices that I have on the screen. You can read them off, screenshot it, or check out the description box. And then stir again until everything is evenly coated, and that color, like, wow, that just looks lovely. I'm actually getting hungry right now. And then I assemble my tofu scramble over a bed of lettuce because I don't really have an explanation why, I just always do. And with my tofu scramble, I have an avocado toast. And I drizzled some mayo sriracha on top, and that makes up my tofu scramble. And lastly, we have 4-ingredient pancakes. So you're gonna use 1 banana and you're gonna mash it in a bowl. Then you're gonna add some almond milk, half a cup of oat flour. I just blended half a cup of rolled oats in my blender, and you're gonna mix that up. Then add some baking soda and cinnamon, which is optional, and add some more almond milk. You want this type of consistency. Once it's this consistency, you're good to go. So I forgot to press record when pouring the pancakes into the pan, but I think we all know how to pour pancakes on a pan, so we're good on that one. And I'm just adding some frozen bloops to just give some more flavor, and honestly, I just always do it. I don't know why, but yeah. And then here's me being master chef and flipping the pancakes. I usually let them fry for like 3 minutes ish. Sometimes I burn them, sometimes I don't. It honestly just depends on the day. This day I got pretty lucky and didn't burn them, so yeah. And usually the batter makes 3 pancakes. In my case, it made 3 and 1 tiny. And then you're just gonna add some toppings, in my case banana, and some peanut butter, of course, because you just need peanut butter with pancakes. And of course the essential is maple syrup. And then here's a view of the pancakes. That texture is honestly amazing. You can't argue with me. So yeah, those were my 5 vegan breakfast ideas. If you decide to recreate any, tag me on Instagram.